Hello gamers, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most ridiculous game-breaking things this game has ever had. And it involves a random hand cannon from year 1 of Destiny 2. Jarvis, play the clip. First off, no, I don't have a time machine, and I didn't go back in time and recorded a clip with the Liar's Handshake bug or Verity's Brow. No, what you just saw was literally a one-shot post all of those nerfs. How did it happen? Well, it's all thanks to the Sturm and Drang weapon combo. It makes no sense, but I'll explain anyway. As some of you may have already known, Sturm has this combination in the game where it stacks with other weapons, specifically Together Forever weapons, and then you can utilize that with the Sturm Catalyst to stow charges on Sturm. So specifically, I'm talking about Sturm and Drang, or the new sidearm that just came out in Ash and Iron, that I think is from the Solo Ops playlist. Anyway, so what you would do is you get a kill with Sturm, or get a kill with Drang, and it would give the other weapon a buff. So in this specific case, we're talking about getting a kill with Drang, which one then I will swap to Sturm with, and then Sturm has Sturm Overcharge at the bottom left of the screen, right? That's it. That's the normal interaction that you have with these weapons. Now here's the kicker. This one small, seemingly normal interaction is just breaking the entire game in terms of builds. If you don't know what I mean, well, take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, can I direct your attention to Bozo the Clown over here? Carl the Dummy? So, I want to show you what a Fletchette combo looks on him real quick. You know, standard Fletchette, nothing else added, just the Fletchette with Wishful Ignorance. We see our damage counter is at 0, right? Now, we get roughly 10,000. You know, whatever this is going on, yeah, we're not going to really bother with that, right? So 10,000, roughly. Now, the point of this video is I'm going to show you what happens when you add a Drang and a Sturm to this, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to shoot one Scion in the face, which will then give me Sturm Overcharge, okay? Then we're going to bring back Bozo the Carl. Now we're going to reset damage. Let's take a look at how much we do now. Oh. Okay, we almost 4x our damage. That seems normal. So to put things in simple terms, it seems like, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, Sturm Overcharge is just straight up giving us grenade and melee bonus damage, almost 4xing our damage in this particular case. So one more time, just in case people think this is like a glitch in the Matrix and the damage was fake or something, I don't know. 37k, nearly 4 times the damage that you saw from just a regular Fletchette combo. Oh, and don't worry, this doesn't work with just Fletchette and Titan. This works with all classes. You'll be seeing various things on screen showing how ridiculous it is, including Warlocks with Song of Flame, Hunters with Grapple Nuking. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's other things you can also do. Basically anything you can think of that stacks with melee and grenade damage, you can abuse with this combo to just do silly damage. Also, here's a quick explanation of the loop, if you can even call it that, just to make it crystal clear for people. So as I mentioned, you put on Drang and Sturm, then you get a kill with Drang, and that will give you a Sturm Overcharge. If you get multiple kills with Drang, that'll give you multiple charges. Now, there's one downside to this, and that is you want to get kills with Drang, but you don't want to shoot with Sturm, otherwise you will lose stacks, and then you'll get Helping Hands instead, which is basically the buff for your other weapon. You don't want that, you want to stay on Overcharge. So, you get the kills, and at that point you just take out Sturm, equip it so it's out on the screen, but don't actually fire it or use it at all, just use your abilities. So for example, if I'm a Hunter, I would get my one singular kill with Drang, then I would take out Sturm, and just combo blow and grapple everything into oblivion out of existence until the activity is complete. You can still use other things like a Eager Edge Sword to traverse around arenas so you get to checkpoints faster and things like that. That's fine. As long as you're just not firing Sturm at enemies, you're all good. Now, technically speaking, you could get a ton of Drang kills and then have a ton of charges for Sturm, and then you can use some shots in that fashion, but you want to get to your combo as soon as possible, which is only one single kill. So, ideally, you just get the Drang kill, then take out Sturm, and bang, don't use it again. It cannot be understated how powerful this is. You can literally solo raid bosses with this. You can go into activities by yourself or with a fire team and nuke, raid, dungeon bosses, whatever, within seconds, including Desert Perpetual. So yeah, I think it's fair to say that Sturm, the Destiny 2 vanilla Year 1 weapon, is breaking the game right now. Here's just a small recommendation list of builds you can use with this and just shred through everything. Flechette Titan, Song of Flame Warlock with Star Eaters on your class item, Hunters with basically any grapple build, Hunters on Arc with Tempest Strike, or I guess just Combo Blow if you really feel like it, and Ascension and all that. You have Starfire Warlock as well with Nuke Fusion Grenades. You can do a Sunbracer Warlock build. You can do a melee build on Warlock if you'd like with Cha-Cha Slide, or a Lightning Surge as the normies call them. Oh, also, you can then turn builds, especially with grenades, into Wumbo mode in the portal if things like Grenadier are on, or like an Arc Surge for a Pulse Grenade build, for example. Then your recharge rate will just go through the roof, and you can just spam Storm Grenades or Pulse Grenades or whatever 24/7 on everything. How? Why? Where? Krusty Krab? I ran out of words to use. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully you enjoy. Go out and use this where you want to, and abuse it while you can, because it's probably not going to be around for too long. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing today. It does help the channel grow and is much appreciated. If you want to go the extra mile, you can leave a like and or comment below as well. If you don't know what to leave as a comment, you can leave Garbanzo Beans as the comment. Why? Because the launch of Ash and Iron was Garbanzo Beans, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in the next video, so stay tuned. Anyway, that's it. It's up today. See you next time. Goodbye.